When did all this start? I asked my mom once. She replied that one evening, while she was helping my sister study, I grabbed a pen and started sketching in my sister's textbook. What are you drawing, Hiba? My mom asked. A girl, I replied. That's such a wonderful drawing. You love to draw? She asked, so I nodded my head. Although my mom said that, I'm pretty sure it might have been just like this. Yeah, a stick figure. And from that day, I never stopped drawing. I was a dreamy kid with a great imagination. I used to make a lot of trouble, and at the age of 6, I believed I could fly. And the end result was a broken leg, chronic anemia, and walking with crutches for 7 months. In fact, I was happy with that. I mean, think about it. Crutches and walking with one leg. Finally, I'm an official pirate. So, as you can see, drawing was the only way for me to express myself without putting myself in danger or setting our house on fire, even though that almost happened. I love drawing, but I also like to make up stories. So the best way to combine those two was basically comics. When I was still a kid, we didn't have a Facebook or Instagram or any kind of social media, and I was at primary school. So to share my comics with the world, I used to spend all the evening making comics. Then the next day, I showed it to my friends. And thank God, I wasn't a shy child, so I never felt embarrassed to show my comics to anyone, whether they wanted to see them or not. The good thing is, I became famous at school and popular, but also I heard many criticism. And the one that I hated the most was, drawing cartoons and making comics is not an art. It's for kids. If you want to be a great artist, you have to draw portraits, natural or landscape, so you can be the next Picasso or Leonardo da Vinci. Well, first, I never said that I want to be the next Picasso or Leonardo da Vinci. Second, do you think making comic is an easy thing? Well, I don't think so, and I will explain the process of making them. But before that, let's state some facts about art. What is art? Oxford Dictionary defines it as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in visual forms such as painting, sculpture, producing work to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Okay, that was too much. But now, let's go back in time, when you and I were kids, and let's try to remember our childhood. And let me ask you this. Have you ever had a hero? Yeah, Superman maybe? Batman? Or for some of us who used to watch Japanese animated series, Future Boy Conan? Treasure Island? And let's not forget how many times Tom and Jerry made us laugh. And of course, Disney. That was a beautiful art, isn't it? And it made us feel something. And that's what art is all about. It's make you feel something. So, based on our childhood memories, I have a passion toward cartoon. So I decided to become a comic maker. And I thought I would grab a pen and a paper and start to draw, and that's it. But in fact, that's not how things worked out. So today I will try to break it down and simplify it for you. Let's start. To be a comic maker, before you start anything, you need a special, unique idea, which means loads of searching. After you have an idea in mind, let's talk about the process. The first step is writing. You write a first draft, then write the whole story, that includes chapters, and finally, you write the script for each chapter. The next step is drawing, which include character design, landscaping, and that need many references and practice also. After that, you can start drawing your comic. First draft, which is storyboarding, sketch, outline, finally, coloring or tuning. Producing and design of the cover and publishing, is another horror story. So, as you can see, the process of making comic need writing and drawing skills, which mean hours and years of practice and learning. Also, it's need a great deal of patience. I remember once a detailed page took me 16 hours to get done with, but I was happy with the result. Creating is a gift, and I believe everyone is born with their own gift, which can be brought to the world. As Ray Bradbury said, everyone must leave something behind when he dies. My grandfather said, a child, or a book, or a painting, or a house, or a wall built, or a shoes made, or a garden planted. Something your hand touched some way, so your soul has somewhere to go when you die. And when people look at that tree or that flower you planted, you are there. I know inside my heart that art could be a long, hard journey. And I also know I might not be a great artist, and people not hear my name. And that's fine, because no matter what happens, I will keep drawing, writing stories, and creating, because I love it, and because it makes me who I am, and because it's my gift.